Welcome back, boys, to the second episode of Sleekcraft Sundays. In this episode, I promise I will not insult most of you. We are going to stick to boat stuff. So in this episode, we are going to be summarizing or de-winterizing, however you want to put it, the 1978 Sleekcraft Aristocrat called Danger Zone. We're also going to be doing trailer work. Now, I have the world's worst trailer.
Clang, 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 smash, rattle, clang.
I picked up a second trailer that was originally for a 1980s, 90s ski boat, and I've been cutting off the bunks. We're going to weld on some new bunks, and I do want to preface this by saying I am a terrible welder. I did buy a 240 volt welder specifically for this project, a Miller 211, and we're going to be welding in 1/4 inch plate bunks, and we're going to see how bad my welds are. I have had some people leave comments that said Helen Keller could read a bedtime story off of my bead, so you've been warned.
Sorry!
We're also going to start a new series called Merc Monday. It's going to be a series of tech videos on the Mercury V6. I have a 200 horse 2.4 liter, but there should be some similarity with the 2.5s. One of the coolest engines ever made of all time. Still race today, badass. So.
Thank you. Vanna!
All right, so let's hit the lake for the first time this season.
Woo!
Oops. Yeah, this might have something to do with it. Alright, so now that the water pump is actually pumping water into the engine and not just into the bilge, I think we'll do a little better here. I've enlisted the help of an expert.
If I get blasted with ants again, I swear to God it's the last time I'm doing this.
Oh no, she is covered in ants.
Are you kidding me?
No, you're covered in ants.
Get them off of me.
About that time?
First launch of 2022. You gonna talk over the sound of that?
I am going to talk over the sound of this V8. There's also the discussion of outboard versus inboard. And outboards I feel like are faster, but nothing sounds as good. So I see a group of people there and I feel like sharing. I feel like sharing with people and spreading awesome things. So
they're having a birthday party.
yeah, I know, and I'm gonna help them have a memorable birthday party.
Such a 5-year-old. Let's pitter patter.
So Sarah just saved a boater. It's real windy and it almost blew off the pier. And she let this Sleekcraft beat up against the pier a little bit.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I did not. It was tied nicely.
You saved someone's day. You're like a superhero.
Yeah, the rope snapped and this, you know, poor old gentleman like launched forward and grabbed the tip of the boat.
I looked back and I see a dude almost falling in the water and Sarah grabbing like his shirt and leg to try to keep him.
I grabbed his calf, yeah, and held him on. He's like, oh, I was going in if you weren't there. And I was like a sweet old guy too. It wasn't even his boat, it was his buddy's boat that he helped him like launch it, and then he was holding the rope and the rope snapped. And that got exciting.
Good job, Sarah.
That was my Good Samaritan moment for the day.
Alright, so before we get started on the SST this year, one thing I really want to do and have been putting off for years is fixing my boat trailer. The trailer that is under danger zone is absolutely terrible. Here's a close-up shot. No winch, just using some ratchet straps. You can actually move all the axles and pretty much all the bushings are shot with these parallel linkages. Just loose. And then the build quality, I mean, you can just see it's garbage. This whole thing sucks. I cannot wait to get rid of this trailer. I don't trust it on the freeway. I don't even trust it going to the lake, which is like 1.5 miles away. So here's the new trailer. This is again from like a Nautique or something. I've already cut off all the existing bunks, but it's a lot nicer. It only has one axle, which means I could be able to turn it around a lot easier. It's fully boxed. All the welding on it is really nice. It's just super heavy duty. And then on top of that, there's already a mount for a winch right here. It has surge brakes. Now it's the right length, it's a little wide. I don't really care about that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take these plates I had bent up of 1/4 inch steel. We're just gonna weld them like this or something and then cut off the bottom and paint it. So I think the first step is we're just gonna clamp these things to the trailer with a straight edge and get the height right. Alright, you guys want to see some boogers? So I don't know why I'm getting so much spatter. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. The welder that I bought came with a tank of 100% argon. I think normally you're supposed to use a blend. So instead of admitting that I'm not very good at this, I'm just going to blame the fact that I'm using 100% argon. Alright dudes, that's as far as I got. Next week, hopefully this trailer will be all set, and then we'll be starting on the SSTs, so stay tuned for that. I'm a bit behind already, just because we've spent so much time out west working on school buses and property and doing weird stuff. So stay tuned for more SST updates coming at you next week. Cheers, boys.
You're just the worst. That's the fucking best I'm giving you.
Do it this way too, come back.
I fucking hate you. No.
One more time.